I don't think he knows what prenup means.
I think he thinks it's one word.
Yo, this is Saint James Jackson and Andre Hashim. We are back for another React video. Now we are going to talk about Larry Wills and his whatever his relationship is.
Yeah, this is the first one that I kind of have no clue
what's happening.
What is happening? So I'm looking forward to kind of like learning about this on the fly. I do know that there's very muscular people involved.
Yes,
and I feel very small.
He kind of looks like you if you just did a lot more sauce.
Separated.
I like that. He looks like you if you had muscles and the work ethic to go along with muscles and the money to pay for the food that fuels muscles. Yeah. But other than that, you're very close.
Oh yeah, very close. Very close.
That on camera? It's the truth. No wonder we pressed. You want me to call her, fix it? Call her, fix it. Can we fix it? I'm good, man. First of all, no, I'm not trying. See, let's go. What happened? I mean, do you? I'm just saying. Grow apart. That's it. Did you let the streaming come between us?
Grow apart in 90 days is wild.
It was 90 days?
I think so.
Oh, wow.
I think it was a very short-lived marriage.
That is, man. It's, it's just life. With you, every minute is like a year or whatever. It's like... We changed so much in these 90 days.
Oh yeah, so much has changed. I don't even recognize you anymore.
Yeah, I've almost gotten my sobriety coin. My first 90 days. That's so wild.
That's wild.
Like you're 16 years old.
You must have been a real old for her to give up the G-Wagon. I mean, we're separated, but
that's a guilty laugh.
I'll get her something nice. I'll make sure she's good. Now, why don't you go fix that?
First of all, who's this guy in the background? This is a very aggressive Uber driver. Who's the guy just like, why don't you go? Is this his dad?
I was gonna say it's like he's got like an uncle roasting him
on live. This is the thing I don't get about these streamers and these guys. I mean, as I say on YouTube,
yeah.
But is hey man, take some of these L's in private. You don't need to take all these L's in public. They hit a lot harder in public. You can get a similar lesson in private without all of the fucking disgrace that comes with it, It's wild.
It's a shame. If he just had more personality, he wouldn't have to fall back on just exposing these aspects of his life.
Damn.
But also, yeah, if you're going to do it, didn't he feel like a little rehearsed or something? I feel like if you're going to put your life melting down on
be more authentic.
Yeah, melt down. Like, I mean,
Andre's
melt down a little bit.
Andre's like, I don't even believe the tears, bro.
No. I don't see broken drywall anywhere.
Yeah, that's funny.
What's up? Why don't you go fix it? Beyond repair. No, it's not. Go right. It's nothing beyond repair. You just got to want to fix it. You just got to go fix it. Is it worth fixing, or are you cool being you? It's beyond repair, man. Beyond repair. All right, man. We ain't gonna talk about that. Can you get what the?
So Larry Wheels was a legend in this whole fitness sphere. This guy was just known for being a freak when it came.
I'm so tired of spheres. Sorry.
Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah, I also like how he is a freak for sure. For sure. I also don't like talking about other men like this. I feel like we got to get better at this. Is there another way to objectify another beautiful man without being so gay? We got to find a better way to do this, bro.
Well, it's again, if they did more to develop a personality, because here's the thing, we could do this with Shane Gillis and laugh, and we wouldn't have much to talk about. It's the people that are. What's funny is we keep. Or not we, collectively maybe as a society, but keep putting these comical figures in these how does he have he has popularity because he appeals to a lot of people, but that's crazy.
That's a good point.
The fact that a lot of guys look to that and are like, it would be cool to look like that, but when you look into it for a second of how much, like, not just like the eating and the working out, but like all the gear, the steroids, all the effects that side effects with your hair and your balls and all that shit. I can't imagine, like, actually, yeah, it's weird. And then it's like a dime a dozen. There's like a million of these guys.
I agree.
People are just like, give them your money. Fuck it. Give me your money.
I agree. And the fact that he looks like a thumb. He looks like a fat ass thumb. That's what he looks like. He looks like a swollen ankle.
It is. Yeah, man. I don't even know. Because the thing is, I still do have, like, the dog brain from having played sports where I'm like, damn, that's... Like,
same. No, I'm talking that shit. As soon as we cut off the YouTube video, I'm like, bro, where do I get some gear?
Yeah.
I gotta lock in. I've been out here making these fucking videos and shit. I need to lock in, bro. I'm out here pussy made.
You just start doing laps around, just doing farmer's carry with everything. Just like
I put on that Andrew Tate video in the background. I'm like, let me lock in, bro. It's time. I need to get swollen. I need to oppress women. Right.
Yeah. Can eat only protein.
To strength. Ironically enough, you'll also become known as a super freak in some other activities. But he was going viral towards the end of last year and beginning of this year because of the relationship with his wife when he started live streaming. And this infamous clip of why he chose not to get a prenup.
There's one clip.
I don't trust. I don't know, man, because I'm not some prudish guy. Like, it really doesn't bother me, and I think I'm super pro. Like, let women do what they need to do. But it's like, man, this is your new wife. Well, let me just ask you this like this. Do you think this is the outfit she chose to wear, or do you think it's a universe where he's like, hey, you know what would really make this dream hit if your titties were out?
I mean, it did seem like she was dressed that way also at the gym.
Mm-hmm.
So that could just be how she feels the most comfortable. The most empowered. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I've been very blessed that I am attracted to women that, like, don't put a ton of effort and energy into, like, and don't like showing off a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. So, like, because I would be freaking out if her tits were this out all the time like that.
All the time.
And it's not, I'm not a prude, but it's just like, I don't trust men.
And it's nothing to do at the gym. It's nothing like this live stream, this camera angle. It just feels like right next to me. It's like, come on, bro, what are we doing here?
That's been going viral, making its rounds everywhere, that said I'm an absolute fool for not signing a prenup.
He is dumb, by the way. I can tell that in 5 words. That's the first time I've heard him say a sentence in a moment. Like, you're so dumb already.
Yeah, that's
sorry.
No, don't.
I would like to hear.
So what you got to say about that?
I said it already. I trust you.
Yeah.
And it's simple as that.
I don't know, man. Anytime a man built like him says, "I trust you," I think it's a sign. It's a sign for disaster.
Yeah, you can't. There's the cliche of that. There's like some amount of like insecurity underlying. This is kind of true. So it's very funny for him to being like, how big do you need to get to overcome trust? Like, okay, we're getting past insecurity. How much more steroids can help you achieve trust? Because clearly it's like not. You don't trust her just from that sentence. I don't believe.
Yeah,
it.
I don't believe it either. Also, trust not to be this guy. I don't think that's the right logic. Here's the thing, man. We're both the same guys in this way. Marriage is cool. I would like to get married. I don't need to get married. But at the end of the day, it is an institution that is backed by the government, backed by laws, that is, for better or worse, a business agreement between 2 adults. I don't know too many business agreements that go well, like, you know what, I trust you, bro.
Yeah.
I trust you. You know, we could just put this in writing if we really completely trust each other, but no. Why do something that saves me? Why don't I just go with trust? Trust is what. Tell me if you disagree, Andre. It would be one thing if you're like, you know what, I love you, or like I want this to last forever. I trust you. What does trust have to do in a divorce?
Yeah.
What does trust have to do with
if you're gonna get there?
Yes.
That you're gonna want. Oh man, it's just. Well, it does feel, it's almost, I hate that it always goes back to the weird, like, kink stuff, but, like, it almost feels like some sort of, like self-punishing to help. Be like, oh, I'm gonna take on this, I'm gonna jump out of a plane without a parachute because that proves my love.
That's a good point. It proves my toughness.
Right, yeah.
Why would I make you sign a prenup if that would just show that I don't trust you? To begin with, I'm not going to marry somebody I don't trust.
I don't think you know what prenup means.
I think he thinks it's one word. Oh, what a that I never now that listening back a couple times, I think he thinks it's like protects the marriage.
Yeah, exactly. That's why.
You know, Save the Day asked a great question. Like, you should give a segment on giving women advice on how to get a husband and keep one. I was advising her, like, she should write a book, because this is a model wife right here.
That aged super poorly.
No complaints.
Now, this is a crazy quote because this wasn't even towards the end of last year. This was on February. So, February 5th, 2025. That's, 3 months ago? Maybe 4 months if you want to stretch it, but about 3.5 months ago, he was saying that she should write a book on how to keep a man when that's not the case anymore. And he said it's beyond repair. So it doesn't seem like he did anything, or it doesn't seem like he left her. It sounds like she left him, and he would be a little bit more, I guess, frustrated or angry about the situation and the way that he handled it when he was talking to the other guy if she had done something to betray him, like cheating or whatever the case may be. Keep in mind also, when these two got married, he is several years younger than her. I believe she's 34 or something like that. And now Larry reveals is, getting back into his kid bag, the kid spirit. I don't mean that derogatorily, because he wants to start off a new arc and go and train MMA.
I am contemplating moving to Vegas, collaborating with...
I'm sorry. Kid bag... I'm sorry, I'm fucked up, but is it me? Is kid bag sound like something you say when a pedophile gets out? I
didn't like that.
I didn't like that at all. He's back in his kid bag, like, Jesus, let them kids go. Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness.
They have to be everywhere. Even in this Larry Wheels thing about his...
it's funny.
UFC
also, just talk about being addicted to taking L's.
Yeah, it never works out for these guys. Like, all the bodybuilders that go, you would know better than me, that go to MMA, they usually get their ass. The only one that I know that has done well, like bodybuilder to MMA, is Brock Lesnar.
He wasn't. It's not even bodybuilding. Like, he's bodybuilding. There's no athletic base for this. Brock Lesnar was a 3 or 4 time national collegiate champion wrestler.
You're right.
Before he did the pro wrestling. And then even that is like kind of its own crazy athleticism. So he probably wasn't like really getting out of, and he was on tons of steroids. But he was like a freak athlete, and he still kind of only did okay because it was like guys that had been training forever also are on steroids.
Is the UFC, is this still, are they regulating the drugs better or no?
They not really. They did it heavily for a while to like legitimize it, and now they've started like kind of like rolling it back a little bit.
Who's the Kimbo Slice?
He didn't really. He was just very famous.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he's gonna get wrecked. The only thing I've seen, I think, of him actually is a little bit of training footage where he's getting ragdolled by like 165 pounds.
This guy.
Yeah,
I think I might have seen that too. And it's crazy because, to your point, for you to have that type of size advantage and not be able to take a guy like that, it's like you must have no athletic build.
Right.
Yeah. Oh no, what would you say? Natural.
There's probably not a lot of natural athleticism, and then also if you're bodybuilding,
exactly.
Like, it's just a totally different.
That's the one thing I never got about bodybuilding, like especially because it's not that. I mean, here's the thing. I like bodybuilding. I like bodybuilders, but I've always grew up, especially because I grew up playing sports, just enough. Like I always wanted to get swole enough to then enforce my will on the court or on the field.
Yeah.
Getting swole or in the ring, like getting swole for the sake of swole is always weird to me. Like I'm like, if I want to get huge, it's like, all right, I'm gonna at some point I'm going to go MMA. I'm playing basketball. I'm playing football. Like it's to do something athletic. It's never to be swole for the sake of being swole.
Yeah.
I never got that.
It's one of the reasons for me right now it's so hard for me to put on weight. My back doctor has been roasting me because he's like, dude, the needle I use on you is the one I use on grandmothers because I had so little back muscle now. But like when I used to be 200 pounds when I played rugby, but it was not, you have to eat a ton and work out 3 hours a day. That was not hard because I had a goal to be good at rugby, and it also sucks to be weak when you're playing that. You don't want to get lit up. But like now I have now my only motivation, I mean, I guess it's health, but it's like there's no reason to be doing all of that. I can't. The value placed on it is kind of so crazy.
I don't get it.
I am this close to making it happen. This close. White Rabbit is considering getting a warehouse space for content in either LA or Vegas, and I'm pushing them to have one in Vegas. I do have a gym here after all, however, my presence is certainly not needed, aside from the occasional event we have, like an anniversary party or maybe a collaboration with local businesses, which are seldom. My presence isn't needed at one gym, so I believe I can easily balance living in Vegas and visiting LA part-time and doing key collaborations with other people here in LA.
So here he's saying, because he lives in LA right now, he's got business in LA, all the influencers are in LA, but he wants to potentially go to Vegas and chase something new. And I think this is quite a positive thing. A lot of people were making fun of him because he was getting ragdolled by like a 130-pound guy when he went to like do some MMA stuff, which it makes sense. I mean, of course he's going to be cocky. This guy weighs 270 pounds. Jesus. So when he hears somebody that's half his weight, that probably weighs less than his wife, that's going to like tear him apart, he's like, I don't think that's going to happen. But that is exactly what happened. So he also spoke about how there was no point in him continuously trying to chase marginal strength goals when he's achieved so much in that field and just subject himself to a potential injury, again, ruin his quality of life, and he can start off fresh and get big gains.
The good thing is the worst he'll probably get practicing MMA is a bunch of concussions, and that seems to not be probably a huge deal for him. Because I feel kind of like a dick too, because my best friend does have a speech impediment, and so I'm curious actually, because like he sounds like he's working so hard to string sentences together, but then on the flip side, I'm like, yeah, maybe he does actually have like a speech thing that he is just folks, and like some of the guys like, oh, they become bodybuilders because they were dyslexic or something like that, and it's a legitimate insecurity almost that fuels this thing. So I'm like, I'm trying to gauge, like, where do I give him the benefit of the doubt, and where is he, like, a stereotypical bodybuilder dum-dum?
That's a good question. I don't have a good answer, because I don't know Larry Wills that well. It's hard, because I think the problem with a lot of these guys is they don't have any incentive to work on themselves, especially once they get to this level where, like, he's humongous. He did get a pretty girl. Now, he lost her, but he did get a pretty girl. He's probably making... How much money do you think he's making? He's probably making at least a little under... He's making 7 figures, all things included, probably. Maybe a little bit under, like, YouTube streaming. So, I don't know. And to your point, I don't want... As a guy who also struggles to talk a little bit, I don't want to be too mean about him not being able to form sentences, but at the same time... I don't think they try, you know?
Yeah.
I think they kind of think, like, I'm big. To you, the point we was making earlier, I think they think a lot of times, me big, me strong, you listen. And I don't think it goes further than that. In that regard, like, don't you, like well, fuck you. Like,
yeah.
You don't want to add some substance to this?
Mm-hmm.
Like this concept, like, oh, I was telling my wife she's such a good wife that she should write a book about being a good wife. A month into their fucking marriage, 2 months before they get divorced. Like this, like dude, like humble yourself. It's like there's no humbleness to these people.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, go for it.
How his skill level will improve and the satisfaction that comes with that. Now, of course, everyone and their mother is saying something about the wife. Oh, we told you, you should have got a prenup. And he said here that he would still be taking care of her. Now, he's driven both the Bentley and the G-Wagon instead of her.
Time.
And I'm here to say that I think people got to cut her some slack. Because first, I'm going to play you guys this clip from The Rock.
Would you be open to adopting something?
I mean, we have other options, so probably I wouldn't want to adopt. I don't know, I don't want to adopt. No.
Yes, the wife is Serbian.
Yes, the wife
Okay,
is Serbian. Yes, the wife is Serbian.
It has to be somebody who looks like you, so maybe we get sperm from The Rock.
You know what it is? He probably can't have kids.
Yeah.
That's probably what made this. Probably why this because like somebody that looks like you adopting, he's clearly on all the gear. You think you can't have kids? You think that's what it was?
Yeah, I wonder. You'd have to probably go off of steroids or something like that for a while, or I have no idea how any of that shit works, but I have a feeling if it's ruining your balls, that's not like a conducive thing
To having kids.
Yeah, like I mean, it's what's weird with all of this is just my inability to understand what life would be like as a famous person.
Yeah.
Because in a weird way, it would be hard to trust, no matter how much I loved someone, hard to trust someone if they came into my life after having made it. Unless they were of, like, the tremendous character, like, you really know, like, and it's just, like, a weird thing. I am judging a book by its cover, but, like, you know, if he has a heart attack at 38, like he's going to, and he has to use a walker for a year, and he can't wipe himself. For some reason, I am going to judge a book by its cover. I have a feeling she wouldn't be doing all, like, the diarrhea cleanups, for like, there's, like, so this weird thing.
So you're saying this, you don't believe in any part of this relationship?
I can't imagine.
Do you think she's out? Do you think she's out of his league?
I haven't. No, they're both hot and dumb. I think they're fine. I mean, who knows what? Does she have a career or anything? Not that you need a career to be worth anything. Who knows? Maybe she's funny.
That's funny.
In gym culture, I'm 100% judging books by their cover.
I'm a fan of The Rock, but no.
Well, what's wrong? Like, if you're infertile, he just can be a donor, not actually doing anything. He can be a donor, so we have somebody that resembles you.
I'd have a hard time raising someone else's kid. I don't care who it is, even in The Rock. I don't care who it is.
I don't know about that. Would you say really no?
So
whoa, is she, like, priming him?
Yeah.
She's like, I don't know if you would know, because I maybe have been fucking other people already and you're not finding out.
Talking about sperm donors, so maybe she wanted to have kids. That's a potential situation, and he didn't want kids right now.
Forgive me,
because
I assumed the worst.
I don't believe she has any children. No, she doesn't.
It's hard because, to your point, it does seem like I don't think she's out of his league. But I do think he thinks she's out of his league, which we've talked about this so many times before in our past videos. That is a recipe for disaster. And I also do believe ladies, men too, but in this case, ladies, can kind of smell that on you. Like, they can smell when you think that they're the prize. Not to say, I'm not going to give out...
With a lot of women, it turns them off.
Yes.
They don't like being put on the pedestal and stuff like that, and they know how the worm turns on that. But, yeah, if you can... Some people, like, they can smell it, and then they're like, oh, perfect.
Exactly. And there's, and she's a beautiful lady. She is in, like, the gym culture sphere. And it's just, like, this thing was, like, it's not... she's not dating him for his mind. I think we agree on that.
Yeah.
She's dating him on his looks, but even then, he don't really look like shit. You know, not to be mean, he don't look like shit. So it's like, at some point, you do have to wonder, is money involved? You know, just have to.
Doesn't have any children. She's what, 34? She's probably like, I really want to have, like, let's just look at a Valkyrie, for instance, a very popular streamer that's 34. I think she's 34 now, 35 at the highest. And in her mind,
God,
she
I want
said,
my hair back. Not
that
today.
I might just not have kids at all. I don't really know. So that's somebody that has a ton of money and wasn't really thinking about it, like followed her own career path. Versus this woman that's married to this guy, and she's talking about this. So that's something that could be beyond repair, which is she wants kids. He cannot have kids. I don't know if he wants to get off of the substances and then see what would work out, but maybe he just doesn't want to have kids.
Real quick, I don't want to be this guy. I'm not into the fake lips.
Yeah.
Especially when they're like so clearly fake. I don't. I guess she has fake lips, he has fake muscles.
Well, that's kind of the crazy thing about like a couple like this is like, what is like the end of night routine?
Yeah,
like
the
taking off of the eyelashes and him having to shoot some shit up and put on a cream and fucking and taking off. How many layers of shit do you have to take off? You're also like not even wearing that many clothes, and yet I still feel like they'd have a bunch of stuff strapped. He's probably got like a thing measuring his like air capacity wrapped around the jogging.
I really
strap.
want you to say his balls. I really want you to like and then he got to measure his balls. Like maybe they're still not big enough. Maybe in a couple years they'd be nice.
It starts beeping if the testosterone gets too low. It's like he's got a like the diabetic thing. It's just an EpiPen of steroids.
That's funny.
Kids right now, and he told her like, listen, I can't have kids right now. I got to focus on my streaming career. I've got new motion here. I'm enjoying this a lot. That's going to derail me, and maybe that's possibly
I have to
why.
take
That's
28
also
years
possibly
off
why
of
he's
my
still
life
taking
in
care
the
of
next
her.
3
Now,
months.
granted, she's going to get her bag off of this, but I am willing to say that she deserves a bit of a bag. Because, number one, she was chasing a bag, because when she was asked whether she would love him with or without money.
Would you still love him?
Also, here's the thing with the kids question always too is like, do you really want kids that badly, or do you want more money in the divorce? Which one?
Oh wow! I didn't expect you to be this jaded. I did not expect this angle from you. I mean, it's a good angle. That's a fair point. You think that's on the table?
Probably, because I think I was raised by a single woman, and I learned about the different things that like dictate what women get in a divorce as far, and like you get more for a kid and stuff like that. So like, yeah, if you're planning on divorcing the guy anyways, you want a kid, it's like, and it's gonna put an extra like 10 grand in your pocket every month like that. It was like, because how is this, if it's the kid thing, what's also crazy is this happens a lot, is where people have these like giant things that are important to them that they like don't talk about or until after the wedding, or if they do talk about it, they're like, oh well, it'll change once we get married. How are we this dumb? How is it like, if it's a having a baby thing, how do you not talk about that before the marriage? How do you not hammer that the fuck out? I don't know what people think love is, and I don't think people know what parenting is, and I don't. Now I'm frustrated. So sorry.
I mean, you're making great points. And to answer the question, I think a lot of people think I will get them to bend to my will over time, or love is going to make them change. And to your point, a lot of times it's not, because what you're trying to change is who they actually are. But people date, marry the vision of what they think you can be, or the vision that they want of you. So they're like, okay, let me I'll just sit it out. At some point he'll come to my side, or she'll come to my side, and then I'll get them to like fucking swallow whatever fucking qualms or boundaries that they have, and then they'll do what I want them to do. But to your point, that's not love.
Yeah.
But in our society, we're such in a rush, and like we all do. It was like we're so quick to like we want the picture of love over the actual substance of love. Mm-hmm. So I think that's what it is. I think a lot of people are like, okay, in her case, he'll fold, and when he fold, I'll skedaddle.
Yeah.
In his case, he's like, she'll fold because I have all this money, I'm big, and then and they both was wrong.
I mean, if I had no money and status.
Yes, I would love you, but if somebody asked me, would I start a relationship with you from the beginning if you had no money? The answer is no. I would not date somebody without money.
I mean, truth. I don't blame her for saying that, but just he definitely did not
see that coming.
See that answer.
You ever see somebody walk into a wall that's right in front of him? That shit was crazy. Holy fuck.
For him to lose money
Holy
now,
shit.
I would be 100% there and support him and help him out to get that bread.
Bro, look at his face. Wow, did he not want that L?
No.
Steve, good looks again. You're that guy. So what you're saying, if I didn't have money and status and I approached you, I would have gotten left on scene.
Yes.
Or maybe an unopened message in your DM.
Yes. I dated once a brokey, lost 4 years in my relationship of my life on a brokey, and never again.
So this clip was doing the last. People weren't too happy about it, but you guys got to keep in mind, these two met in Dubai. Dubai is like Miami. It's the money city. That's all these people care about. Everyone that's there, guys and girls. I'm not talking about the Miami natives, okay? That's different. I'm not talking about the Haitians. I'm not talking about the Latinos, the people that have been there for a long time. We're talking about people that move there. It's just money. So yeah, of course they're going to go after money. Versus LA is a cloud city. LA is very much so a cloud city. Las Vegas is, I would say, it is a money city, but it's more a flash city. Like if you're flashy, not necessarily just money, like just all around. And New York City is kind of like a who you know city, especially with, it's such an older city. So there's, people have connections over generations. So with her, like, not looking to him if he didn't have money, it kind of makes sense, right? You can let it go a little bit, right? But
yeah, which shouldn't be judged, by the way.
Yeah.
That's a guy's ability to not put you in financial jeopardy should 100% be part of the
equation.
Yeah, I've been the brokey that the women date. I'm the one that wasted the 4 years of their lives. Like, I don't blame them for...
Nah, that's that shit. You're talking real shit.
We really gotta cut her some slack, is with the whole addiction.
How I found a way to blow all my money on addiction. So I wasn't frequenting clubs in Dubai because there aren't clubs. There's no clubs in Dubai. And there's sites like chat and campsites, and I found myself on there, and the rest is history. And it became just the worst thing I had to deal with in Dubai because it was like near impossible to get out of that habit. It was legitimate addiction, just like addiction, only
I will
way
say
worse, 'cause now
very impressive to have built yourself to and have that physique and still have enough time for a porn addiction. Like, is that literally just like a jerk session and then you hit the squats, jerk, squat, squat? Like, what the fuck is this? What is your schedule, my man?
That's
what are you
so fucking funny.
So, like, while you're waiting for the protein shake to blend, like, oh, I could get one in real quick. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, him not making kids make more. Him not being able to have kids makes more sense. I mean, what semen does he have left? That nigga, this is all coming out in 2 ways, bro. 2 ways.
It's when he comes, it sounds like a cat sneeze. It's just...
That's good. That's good.
money was involved, right? You're paying for videos and photos, and then you would think, why is someone like me, that has a girlfriend, right, that doesn't have a problem having a partner, find myself on those websites? Well, the truth is, when you're on TRT, when you're on cycle, your libido is through the roof.
So Larry Wheels is a public figure. You guys got to think, this woman has a family. There is no way that her family didn't catch wind of her husband having this addiction and talking about it publicly and putting it out there. So she has to answer to, and his addiction is paying other chicks. So he said his wife helped him with the addiction too. He's like, that's why, whatever she gets. And he said that even before this separation happened. And if you think about it, if you are a woman and your man is, I don't even know if you could call this cheating, but his addiction, he's a public figure, his addiction is public, and that's tricking off on other chicks.
That's got to be hard to cure a sex addiction when your wife looks like a porn star.
That's a good take. It's not at all the angle I thought you were going to take, but I actually do respect that. I was going to... Go ahead.
No, you go for it.
No, that's true. I'm going to say, it's like, so, I think, I'm going to say, is it cheating? To me, porn shouldn't be cheating. Now, paying for cam girls, but also, is that cheating, though? I don't know. It feels like it's close, but I feel like at some point, it's like, dude, I don't know. What do you think?
I think that's just one of those, it's defined within the terms of, whatever your reality that you guys have established. It's like, it can be cheating for some people. For other people, it's like, I'd rather him watch porn than go out and spend money at a strip club. Or, there's probably, different levels of it. I'm pretty sure I dated one chick in college that thought porn was not cheating, but that it was a little seedy kind of thing. But it's I forget, what was your question?
Is porn cheating?
Yeah.
Watching porn cheating.
I don't. Maybe if Eastern Europeans can be actually pretty conservative, it's with that kind of stuff. So maybe it's weird. I could see in a world where someone has both 36 double Ds and also is a prude. I could see a world where those two silicone Venn diagrams overlap.
And you help him through that. And he's also got some weird, because he's taken all of this stuff. He's into some very rainbowy type of stuff. Let's just say that. He wants other chicks, having other stuff done to them by dudes, all this other stuff that's going on. And you help him through that. You subject yourself to that. You find out oh my God, he just relapsed. What does him relapsing mean? No, he didn't make another sports bet. Yeah. He just sent $10,000 to some random chick. And you're his wife. That's got to make you feel inadequate to a degree. You're like, what the hell?
That's a fair point. You see, I think to me, porn, I can't give women. That's crazy. I can do what I want to do my free time. Sending women money for their porn, especially at that velocity, that's let me that's got to be crossing the line. 10 G's.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money, bro. I ain't gonna stunt to you. At least OnlyFans is $10. Even them, bro, if I got a girlfriend, I can't really justify it. But $10,000, even if just say 5, just say he's exaggerating.
And that's not even that should be frowned upon almost in any scenario, just from its lack of financial sense. It's that's just. I'm not judging you. It's honestly, I love you and I support your sex addiction. But you're making financial choices now that don't make any that I can judge you for.
No, that's real.
You're a bad investment.
It's imagine if you're a dude, because I think dudes really struggle with empathy. If you're
There's
a dude,
so much free
and then
porn.
you find out your girl's not cheating on you, but her addiction is sending dudes money, and you're like, dude, what's going on here? Why is she sending dudes money? It's hard to really draw a parallel here, but she helped him with all of that, and in public, she didn't really say anything. I don't think she intentionally wanted to.
Also, what has helped him with? Did she just blow him 23 hours a day? Did he sit there with a whip every time he was about to touch the keyboard? She smacked his hands. I'm not even making fun of it. I would love to know what the help was. What do you think? What do you think the help was?
Yeah. And also, as much as I want to have empathy for him, and much as we've been crapping on them, she is pretty hot for you to have this type of porn addiction. I can understand if you were dating fucking Bethany from the 7-Eleven, but I don't know, but if that's not getting your rocks off enough, I don't know. At some point, it might be a you thing, my guy.
Yeah.
Perspective.
Probably
she just didn't know how this stuff worked, and it's my belief that it was Larry Wheel's idea to even bring her on stream in the first place. Now, you're probably saying whoa, why do you think that? Well, number one, she's been silent. chicks that like clout, that want to be popping, that want to have their own social media career, they are going to talk a lot right now, especially after Larry Wheels announced that they were separated. And I knew something had happened between the two because it's been about a month where Larry Wheels was showing up at events, meeting up with other people, and his wife wasn't there. And his wife was everywhere when he was the first couple of months of the year. She was everywhere. And now she wasn't anywhere to be seen. Or she would be texting him, she would be calling him, and he would pick up, have a phone conversation with her. So for her to just fall back, now the separation is public, she still doesn't say anything. She doesn't stream herself. She doesn't have an OF herself. None of these things. It's clear that she's not after attention. And some will say, well, you know, she's just
and
holding back.
He didn't make her. That'd be funny if he didn't make her sign a prenup, but he did make her sign an NDA.
That's funny.
Just have no idea how trust works
She's
whatsoever.
Not the prenup. She's trying to get the money from the divorce or the separation. Well, there are chicks that already have money that still chase attention. Like you see a chick like a Sophie Rain, right? Like this chick claims to have made $150 million and she's still doing insane clout chasey stuff trying to get attention consistently. Attention is their drug. You even see OF chicks that quit OF that made all of their money and then they find Jesus or whatever other spiritual pursuit and
Grift
they become
is the word, I
influencers
think.
of the spiritual pursuit. So they're still chasing attention. I think Larry Wheels thought it was a good idea to bring her on. I think she reluctantly came on, and I believe that a lot of arguments started to happen with regards to that. In terms of like, yo, you want me to say the right thing, but I didn't even ask to show up on stream. Because she's never streamed on her own, even though she could. Or maybe her lawyer is telling her to just stay quiet, and she actually listened to the lawyer. We don't know, but that's my theory. My theory is that it was Larry Wheels' idea to bring his wife into the streaming game. She didn't want to be on camera and all that. I think she was comfortable with her life, which is just being his husband, him paying for all of her stuff, and that was an arrangement that they had. And then now, something happened to where we're in a situation that...
Yeah, you just look, I just wanted a simple sugar daddy. I didn't want to fucking also have to be an influencer and shit, put my dumb opinion... But I don't even like my opinions. I don't want to put my opinions online. She's just like, she just wanted this simple... I feel bad for her.
Yeah, same.
Sorry, did you have
feels like he cannot get his wife back. But I do think she's being portrayed as like this evil person that left him, and I don't know if that's the case. But hey, listen, maybe I'm just being overly optimistic, but listen, being subject to Larry Wheels' addiction and it being public and you knowing that all your friends and all your family know that your husband is a super gooned out freak that is also sending other chicks money when he relapses, when he's married to you, and technically you're not enough for him because he has that addiction, or you feel that way, and normal people look at it that way. That's a lot to deal with. And I'm willing to say, like, hey, you earned whatever percentage you got from that marriage.
Any final thoughts?
it makes me sad.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, here's the thing. No matter how much fucking muscles you put on, it's never gonna stop you from being a fucking nerd.
Yeah, I know. It's like...
It's a funny take for us to have.
What's funny though is that's the greatest part about it, is that we kind of even know even more that he probably could not kick our ass. And then, yeah, neither of us are fighters, but he isn't either. I think apparently all I have to do is just maybe jog.
That's been our show. That's been our reaction. If you like it, like, share, comment, all that bullshit. Deuces.